What's good, YouTube? It is your boy, Big Cool, coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. It appears that Mikey Garcia is in talks with Manny Pacquiao to stage a fight for late December, and I know this is going to draw the ire of the boxing fans who are simply growing tired of Mikey Garcia. He's constantly been calling out Errol Spence Jr., saying that that's a fight he wants, that's a fight he believes he can win, and that is the fight he wants next. But with this news coming from his mouth, the man himself, this says otherwise. And I'm not going to jump down his throat because I kind of expected this, you know, especially when his father and his brother, who was his trainer, Robert Garcia, came out and stated that they prefer him go for a guy like Manny Pacquiao. And honestly, if he decides to go this route and they can finalize a deal, it's smart because it gives Mikey a chance to test his body, you know, see if the power can translate, the speed, you know, and everything else that is going to be required of him to be able to not only compete with those guys, but defeat them. And I think that while this is still a dangerous fight for Mikey, this is a winnable fight. And if this fight gets made, it'll be for the WBA regular championship that Pacquiao took off of Lucas Matisse when he stopped him in the 7th round a few months ago. But this also puts him in line with Keith Thurman as a potential mandatory sometime down the road. It's a lot of moving parts, man. And I understand the frustration of the boxing fan who's going to be critical and talk shit about Mikey because he's put himself in this situation. You go back when he wanted Jorge Linares, everything was agreed to. 50-50, no options for him to appear on Golden Boys cards. It was a straight 50-50 deal. The fight would have took place on HBO, I believe. And that was a fair deal. But instead, he turned it down to move up and weight 5 pounds to fight Sergey Limpiets, which he ultimately won and became a 4-division world champion. But, you know, these people want to see him face Vasyl Lomachenko. You know, that's the guy that people are scratching their head and wondering, why isn't he mentioning his name? And honestly, only Mikey can really say that. I done heard him mention his name. It's not like he's been spooked. But, you know, if you're not going to fight Errol Spence, the guy that you've been claiming to fight, then why not just defend your title against Richard Comey in a mandatory for your IBF title, and then face Vasyl Lomachenko in the unification undisputed bout, win that, and then move up to 147. Mikey has options. It's not like he has to go to 147. He doesn't. He makes 135 comfortably. He has a fight that can be lined up right there with Richard Comey, who is the mandatory to that IBF lightweight title, and he would be the favorite, and no doubt in my mind will beat Richard Comey, who's a good fighter, but he's not on Mikey's level. And then he can wait out for March of next year. That's what Bob Arum said he targeted the fight between him and Vasyl Lomachenko, and be involved in one of the biggest fights in boxing in 2019. But Mikey is a free agent. He's his own man. He's going to do what he want to do. He still has offers out there from Eddie Hearn and DAZN. And it is what it is at this point, man. So you can't say you're surprised, because at the end of the day, this was going to be a tough task for him going up to 147, 12 pounds, and defeating a guy like Errol Spence. Not saying he couldn't do it, but just that it was going to be an uphill battle. But I do say this, it would be a smart move. While it'll piss off the boxing fans and everybody that want to, you know, see him fight Errol Spence, it would be smart because it gets to he really get to gauge himself. It'll be a litmus test on how he will perform at 147. So it is what it is, man. Leave your comments in the comment section down below. Give me your thoughts on this. Are you surprised, or did you see this coming? If you liked the video, hit that like button. And if you enjoyed the content throughout the channel, Make sure you hit that subscribe button and that post notification bell button to be notified every time I upload content. Share these videos on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and any other social media platform that you use. Shout out to everybody in the movement that is moving with us. Be sure to check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest updated, unfiltered, and unbiased boxing news and information reported the way it should be. And by the way, the link to this story will be in the description below, from 3kingsboxing.com, so you can check it out. Shout out to the LDBC and everybody in between that's doing they thug dizzle. Until next time, I am out. Peace.